What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, breaking news, breaking news. Oh, I don't even know where to begin with this, what I just heard. I'm not reporting this first, but I'm probably second, if ain't nobody else and already jumped on this. So, if y'all who watch Vlad, y'all know he's been doing interview with the lady connected with BMF. What is her name? Her name is Tonisa Welch, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's been good interviews. I've been watching them all. I was like, man, you learned a lot, and how she got all connected with Meech and T and everybody. But she just spoke on situation that arose back in 2012. Well, I guess apparently she had got out and was shopping a deal to do something like, I think it was called like BMF Wives. Or it didn't start out that way, but it ended up being that way. But what she just said, 50, you're gonna have to explain this one. 50. So she shopped it, and I guess she talked to somebody, either Meech or whatever, and told her to reach out to this lady. She called the lady, and apparently the lady went crazy, went haywire. So her parole officer gave her a call and gave her like a time frame, like, hey, you need to be in the office like now, ASAP. They get her in the office saying, you just threatened somebody. By this time, she had already been on parole like 2 years. She's taking care of her kids, trying to get her life back right, doing everything right like she's supposed to. So she's panicking at this time, like, I ain't done nothing to nobody. So they asked her who it was, and apparently this lady is a FBI informant. Right? I haven't got to the good part yet. So she's an FBI informant and told them that she threatened her life, blase blah, all the hoopla. And I was like, wow. She's like, I ain't done nothing to nobody. So she's freaking out because she's like, she had told her kid was in the car. She was like, hey, if I don't come back in a couple hours, you call an attorney or whatever, whoop-de-woo, so they can come get her kid or figure everything out. So, but they got her in there, told her, yeah, whoever you threaten is an FBI informant, such and such, such and such. So, come to find out, years later, here now, since the whole BMF story then came out, hey, 50, I don't know, you working with feds, man. We done heard Jay-Z, the chick in his office was a turned snitch informant or whatever. That was going on like maybe last year, beginning of the last year. Now the lady is the executive producer of the BMF show, and apparently she was saying that, you know, Big Meech sold his rights to this lady to do the show. So I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. So I gotta find a picture of who she is, because girl was hot. And you know how you believe somebody when they like, I ain't done nothing to nobody, I've been doing right, and this lady's trying to get me sent back to prison. Man, that's some stuff you really want to hurt somebody for. Because I know if I've been doing right, don't know you, and another person gets themselves in position of power to be like, oh, he said such and such, just because they don't like you for whatever reason and you don't know nothing about it, and trying to get you locked up. Nah, I have a real problem with that. We need to know who this lady is, because if she's an FBI informant, just imagine how many people she's been around, and she's been linking people into shit, and those people don't even know, probably to this day, because she's an FBI informant. But I'm gonna find out, because she's an executive producer, supposed to be, of the BMF show. We need to put her picture up. And fifth, you're gonna have to get rid of her. She got to go. I don't know. That's like, man, I'm wondering, like, what's Meech thinking if he never knew and all of this, and it came out, he sold his rights, and now she's he sold his rights to the federal informant. You know, just think about it. So now, if she's an executive producer, I wonder if the government somehow getting a cut of that change. Like, hey, you gonna do this, and we taking that bread that you getting from that. Boy, it's a crazy game. It's a crazy game. Hey, so I just wanted to let y'all know that real quick before this whole word get out. Maybe I could be the second person. Man, all thing I can say, man, Vlad be getting some interviews. You can say what you want about him, but he be getting them interviews. So, hey, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have an update, find out who this is, and I'm going to let y'all know about the executive producer of BMF series is a snitch for the feds. Oh boy.